Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here in Antwerp with yet another brew review and staying in a festive holiday Christmassy theme. I went for the 3 rules of authentic Trappist. I know this is not really a Christmas beer but for me this is linked to like the 3 wise men, the 3 Trappist monks. What is this 3 rules Trappist? Well, as you see, everything here is threefold. We have a number 3, we have the 3 rules, we have the triclover, and this is a double special edition, as they say so themselves, because this is basically the very first Trappist collab ever. Meaning this is a beer brewed by Trappe, Tynt Meadow and Zundert. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to say goodbye to Zundert in a while, but that is life, I guess. First off, I absolutely love this bottle. It is a lot of gold, but yet it's still quite simple. It is beautiful. I am absolutely not a religious man, not by far, but I do appreciate like all the ornamental, frivolous church decorations, let's say, and this is no exception. So let's look at this bottle first. Well, of course, it is on there in different languages because, yeah, Trappist, and Tynt Meadow is, of course, the English Trappist. What does this bottle say? 3 rules of authentic Trappist. Becoming a Trappist takes a certain special something. This masterpiece, brewed by Trappe, Tynt Meadow and Zundert, pays homage to the 3 rules of authenticity that distinguish a Trappist from conventional Abbey beer. These rules not only form the foundation of our beer, they are the very cornerstone of our existence. Rule number 1, the product must be produced within the monastery walls of Trappist abbeys or in the immediate vicinity. We call this intramuros. Rule number 2, production is carried out by or under the supervision of the monks. And rule number 3, the proceeds are dedicated to serve the needs of the monastic community, to solidarity within the Trappist order, project development and charities. Yeah. That about sums it up. These are all, by the way, conditions to get your ATP, Authentic Trappist product label as well. And of course, in first place, they have to be Trappist monks or Cistercian monks. Ingredients: water, barley malt, glucose syrup, hops, herbal extract, yeast, sugar. Oh, and they even have the energy content, 64 kilocalories per 100 mils. Okay, so this is a dark Abbey beer, a dark ale, 7.4% ABV. And again, I like to point out how beautiful this this bottle is. Okay, of course I brought out my tiny Trappist, my ATP chalice. Why? Because I do have some Trappist glasses, but which one should I choose? So I just took the the generic one. Let's pop this baby open. Ooh, this is a very annoying muselet. Looks like it has been stuck between the door or something. It's actually even painful. Okay. Non-branded muselets, just plain black. Ooh. Same goes for the cork, just a regular cork. Now I am surprised by the use of glucose syrup and herbal extracts, because I would have expected the Trappist monks to use fresh herbs from the garden, for example. But of course, some Trappist abbeys have the most modern breweries and most modern technologies in the world. Yeah, just look at Westmalle, for example. First off, this is a absolutely beautiful color. Very deep reddish dark brown. Very lovely. A lot of bubbling going on. And some pretty dark beige foam. Not a lot, but quite a bit. Well, quite creamy. Looks absolutely stunning. Okay. Smells very malty. Malty, a tiny bit roasty. And I do get a very slight hint of acidity in the nose. Yeah, very nice. Also sweet, sugary, a hint of chocolate syrup, and candied sugar. I would not guess that this would be glucose syrup. I would think that this was unrefined candied sugar. Okay, let's have a taste. Cheers. Oh wow, not what I expected. First off, I expected this to be very sweet, and it's not. Also, the first thing that I noticed was the mouthfeel, very, very carbonated, very active, very lively, but not unpleasant, so quite nice. Flavor-wise, like I said, not that sweet at all. It is a bit sweet, of course, but malty sweet, not sugary sweet. So I think that the glucose syrup was mainly fermented away. So it's not an additional sweetener. And it has a lovely roasty, even slightly burnt flavor, mainly in the back of the tongue and in the throat. And I do get a bunch of licorice, which, as you guys know by now, I absolutely don't mind. Some licorice, maybe a tiny hint of star anise. Yeah, very pleasant surprise. I expected brown sugar. Not at all. Not sticky either. Not sugary. Just plain malty. I think this is pretty much what a nice dark Abbey beer, nice dark ale should be. I think I like it even more than the Westmalle double, which is something to say. Yeah, very much like this. And the after flavor is maybe even more interesting. Normally the aftertaste is mellower, but in this case it's actually more complex, more interesting. Again, like toasted bread, slightly burnt, quite herbal, even a bit woody. Very, very complex, but yeah, lovely, absolutely. I think I'm gonna score this quite high. because despite not being my favorite style, I think I'm looking at a 4. Yeah, it's somewhere on the limb here between 3.75 and 4. Guess I'll just have to decide when I check it in. But very, very nice. And of course, this absolutely beautiful bottle really helps. Okay, that all being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Only a few more to go before we start the new year. Thanks for sticking with me all this time. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, suggestions, whatever. If you tasted this, please let me know what you think of it, because it's always interesting to back and forth about these opinions, because flavor is subjective still. If you want to support this channel, share a video or visit the Patreon page, buy me a beer, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until tomorrow, cheers.